Hello everyone, welcome to my channel AutoLogic Lab. Here I will share small and interesting projects in embedded electronics and automation part. If you are someone who is looking to learn Python, LabVIEW and doing some small hardware experiments, you are in the right place. In this video, we will automate Tenma 722550 power supply having range of 60 volt to 3 amps with using Python and USB. For this hardware setup, we require Tenma power supply and this USB to serial cable which is A to B type. I didn't have this B type connector in my PC, so I used this B type connector and connected to PC, and another end of this cable is connected to power supply. This is the power in main plugin. For automating the Tenma 2550, we require commands like for setting voltage, current, turning it on or off, and baud rate. These all data is required to write code which is available in user manual, so search for it. Now go to user manuals. Here we will see all the data related to Tenma supply user manual. Here I will go into this 7th page. Here we can find out the baud rate. See, here it is there. 9600 is the baud rate of this power supply, and then scroll down. Here we can see the commands voltage set and X and NR2. X is the output channel and colon is the separator for that. And then go to next page. Here we have NR2, that is parameter, means the value which we are setting. Here all the commands which we require, so we refer this document. Coming to coding part, open PyCharm. This is my PyCharm software. Open new project. Enter location where your project going to save, and create visual interface and environment, and then select window, this window, and if you want to select in different window, then select new window. It will display like this. Now we will start write code. Import libraries, as it is serial communication, so import serial. It is used to talk with the power supply through USB, and then import time to pass for few seconds, and then from date time to print exact date and time. These are all the libraries we are going to use. Serial is not installed. Serial to install, pip install PySerial, and now it is installed. Select the COM port here. Okay. For example, I'm not sure which COM port my device is connected. To check that, I'm using device manager here, and I'm going to the ports here. It is showing COM13, so I'm entering my supply is connected to COM port 13. Okay, and then baud rate, which we have discussed earlier. Sorry. This power supply, my default communication speed for this power supply is 9600. Okay, just enter 9600 integer. Okay, then we need to open the serial communication. So I'm using one variable here, and I'm serial library function to open the communication. Means first we are selecting the port here, and then baud rate, speed of the communication, default speed, and then timeout. I am setting for this timeout as 1 second. Okay, yeah. Now here this line opens the communication, with the power supply. Okay, next I am creating one function to send command, whatever command we need to send. For that I'm using one function argument as command. Okay, and then uh, I'm writing the means writing the command means if you send command in serial means I'm using that serial library again and I'm writing it. For writing purpose we use encode, as you all are aware of that, and I'm sending what the command means argument, and then for and then next one it will write the command to the serial. Okay, it will send the command. Then time means I need to wait for, and then again I need to read the response, what the response I'm getting here. Okay, I need to read the response from serial. So again I'm using this serial library and readline function. Here I'm reading, right? So I'm using decode function here, and then strip function. Okay, it will read any reply from the power supply. Okay, and then it will return the response. Okay, it will, if it is writing the code, then it will return as it send command. Okay, like that. This is the helper function. Whenever you want to send command to the power supply like turn on, set voltage, set current, turn off, like that, we use this function to send command. Okay, then okay, it will be fine. I'm using infinite loop here. Okay, this starts an infinite loop. It will keep running until you stop it. Okay, next I'm using this send command, and we have command for voltage set. Voltage set, this is the command. If we need to set voltage for channel 1, so I'm entering channel 1 and I'm entering what voltage I need to set. Like for example, I'm setting 24 volt here. It will set the voltage, and then it will, I am getting this. Okay, sorry, it should be like this. Okay, yeah, and this is the I'm setting and 24 volt, and I'm here I'm if you want to set the current, you can set current by using the I set for channel 1 means channel 1, sorry, channel 1, and then value what the current you are means, for example 1 amp. If you want you can use current also, but here I'm not connecting any device, so I'm just setting the voltage here. So output 1 is the command for channel 1 turn on power supply. Okay, here I am printing the current time means exact time and exact date where I am going to read the date and time here. Okay, so I am printing using this date time library function. Year in the format of year, month, and then okay, and also I need hour time, right? So hour, next it is here, and also I need to print output set to 24 watt, output is here. Then here it is setting 24 volt, and it is sending, means turning on the power supply, and it will extract in the date and time. Okay, next I need to wait. So I'm using time library here. Okay, I'm using this command, and again setting voltage to 0 volt again. I'm setting 0 volt again, and then I for turning off the power supply, we use command as G. Okay, this is the command for power supply turning off. And same, we will copy the spring function here, and it will extract the time after power, powering off the power supply. Okay, now here output set to turning it off. Again I am will manually stop it, manually interrupt the code, then only it will stop running, otherwise it will continue uh, running the loop. Okay, so loop stop by, again I'm sending command for, again we need to turn it off, right? So turn it off, wait, and I'm closing the serial port library. And last but not least, here I'm printing serial connection. Now we will run the code here. This is the Python code for the power supply of our model, which we have discussed earlier. This is the Python code. The to overall, in simple words, we can say Python talks to the power supply through USB, and here it is sending command like set voltage, turning it on, turning it off, and wait for 5 seconds each time before switching, and it repeats forever until you stop it. It also prints the timestamps like exact time, and date and time, so you can see when it turn it on or off. Okay, let's run it. Output set to 24 volt. After it is set 44. Here voltage is set to 24 volt, and after 5 seconds it is again resetting to 0 and turning it off, and again it will turn it on for 24, and then automation of 10 mA power supply was done. If you have any questions or doubts about this project, feel free to ask in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe for more embedded and automation projects. Until then, bye bye. See you in next video.